Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Stoic Compass. I'm Jim.
And I'm Ellie. So glad you're with us, diving into another week of ancient wisdom for modern life.
Absolutely.
Right.
And before we jump into today's deep dive, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the show.
Absolutely.
It really helps us out, lets us know you're out there, and keeps us going.
Well, yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, your support truly means a lot.
All right, Ellie, today we're tackling a big one.
Sure.
A real heavy hitter in the human experience, regret.
I get it.
That feeling, that nagging thought about something you said, something you did,
Well, yeah.
or didn't do, that you wish you could just take back.
Absolutely. Indeed. But let us consider it a universally shared human experience, Jim. It can be a heavy burden, absolutely, often keeping us stuck in the past.
Stuck. That's the word. It's like you're constantly replaying a scene from a movie, hoping for a different ending that you know will never come.
Precisely. But what if there was a way to live free from its grip?
Right.
Our guide today, as always, is the profound wisdom of the Stoics.
Absolutely.
And we'll be drawing insights from an excellent article by Ryan Holiday on Daily Stoic, titled How to Deal with Regret: 3 Stoic Strategies to Live Free.
Ryan Holiday, a fantastic guide to Stoicism for sure.
Absolutely. So let's reflect on that from a Stoic perspective.
Right.
What exactly is regret? It's when past events consume our present lives.
Makes sense.
It's dwelling on things we have absolutely no control over and essentially resisting our fate.
Exactly.
As the great Seneca put it, we often suffer more in imagination than in reality.
Suffer more in imagination. That's a good point.
Right.
My regrets aren't usually about the actual event itself, but my assessment of it.
I see.
My perception of how things should have been, rather than accepting how they were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, external things are not the problem. It is your assessment of them.
That's right.
Which you can erase right now.
I see.
Regret, then, is largely an internal problem.
And if it's an internal problem, that means we have the power to diagnose and treat it ourselves. Well, I'll be darned.
Indeed. Now, we've all heard the phrase, no regrets.
Right.
But let's be honest, that's easier said than done.
True.
Daniel Pink, author and founder of the American Regret Project, found that 82% of Americans experience regret at least occasionally.
I see.
Pink calls it an indispensable emotion, and even a positive instrument for improving your life.
Absolutely. An indispensable emotion? So it's not about avoiding regret altogether, but learning how to confront it and grow from it?
Precisely. The key isn't to run from regret, but to learn how to confront it, grow from it, and ultimately move on. And the Stoics offer 3 powerful strategies to help us do this.
All right, I'm ready. Lay 'em on me, Ellie.
The first strategy is arguably the bedrock of Stoicism, focusing on what you control. Epictetus taught us that every event has 2 handles, one by which it can be carried and one by which it can't.
The dichotomy of control, my favorite.
Exactly. When it comes to the past, we simply cannot change what happened. No amount of wishing or replaying a scenario in your mind will alter a single moment.
Ugh, tell me about it.
Right?
I've spent too many nights doing that.
Makes sense.
Just spinning my wheels mentally.
Indeed. As Holocaust survivor Dr. Edith Eger once told Ryan Holiday on the Daily Stoic podcast,
Yeah.
regarding a past mistake, she offered a simple gift.
I see.
If I knew then what I know now, I would have done things differently.
And that's it?
Yes, and that, she said, is the end of it.
Right.
Guilt is in the past,
Makes sense.
and you cannot change the past.
Wow. That's a pretty powerful way to look at it.
Absolutely.
Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on.
Makes sense.
No dwelling.
Precisely. We often mistakenly believe that if we just keep thinking about it, we might somehow change the past.
Right.
But the Stoics remind us of something crucial here. The past is done.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's completely out of our control.
Right.
What we can control, however, is our present reaction. We control how we grow from our experiences, how we respond to adversity, and how we use those lessons to our advantage right now.
So it's not about being numb to past mistakes, but about channeling that energy into something productive in the present. Got it.
That's what the Stoics called the art of acquiescence, the acceptance of things as they are, allowing them to become what they must. It's about accepting the past while actively shaping the present.
The art of acquiescence.
Right.
It sounds pretty formal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But really, it's just a fancy way of saying don't fight reality.
Essentially, yes, Jim, but it also implies a more active acceptance.
Makes sense.
It's not passive resignation, but an embrace.
Right.
It's understanding that some things are simply out of your hands, and your energy is better spent on what is within your control.
Absolutely, that makes sense. So, for someone like me who sometimes struggles with impatience, applying this means if I miss a deadline at work, I can't go back and change it.
Uh-huh.
But I can control how I react, how I communicate with my team, and what steps I take to prevent it next time.
Absolutely.
Focusing on the apology, the solution, the learning,
Makes sense.
instead of just kicking myself.
Exactly. You're shifting from unproductive rumination to proactive, virtuous action.
Okay, that's powerful. What's the second strategy?
The second strategy is a profound one, amor fati, which translates to love your fate. This isn't just about accepting what happens, it's about embracing it, loving it, and seeing it as an essential part of your journey, even the difficult parts.
Love your fate?
Right.
Even the bad stuff?
Yeah.
That's a tall order.
It is, initially, but Marcus Aurelius beautifully captures this idea. A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it.
So, turning obstacles into fuel. I like that analogy.
The Stoics, through reflection and meditation, used amor fati to settle past traumas and cultivate inner peace. They understood that hardships are inevitable. We all face unexpected delays, deal with sudden challenges, or experience disappointments.
True.
Instead of believing the world is against us, amor fati teaches us to see these obstacles as part of nature, as opportunities for growth.
So, instead of saying, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
It's more like, okay, this is happening.
Got it.
What can I learn from it? How can I use it?
Precisely. When we love whatever happens to us, when we face it with unfailing cheerfulness and strength, we transform those thorns on the path into fuel for our growth. By embracing the challenges that lie ahead, we're also less likely to regret the decisions we make to conquer them, regardless of the outcome.
That's a powerful shift in mindset. It's a mindset that builds confidence, conviction, and courage. Well, I'll be darned.
Indeed. This is where the role of reason becomes so vital, Jim.
Right.
Amor fati encourages us to apply reason to our experiences.
Makes sense.
Instead of emotionally reacting to a setback, we can pause, reason through it, and find the inherent value or lesson.
Yeah, I see.
It's a conscious choice to see the good, or at least the utility in all things.
Absolutely. So it's not just blind optimism. It's about actively looking for the growth opportunity, even if it's painful at first.
Exactly. And this leads directly to the Stoic virtue of acceptance.
Right.
It's accepting what is without resistance and finding a way to integrate it into your path forward.
I see.
It doesn't mean you like it, but you accept it as part of the whole.
Okay, that's a subtle but important distinction. It's not about being happy about every bad thing, but about not letting it crush you.
Precisely.
All right, so we've got focusing on what you control, loving your fate. What's the third strategy for dealing with regret?
Finally, our third strategy for dealing with regret is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This might sound pessimistic, but it's actually a powerful tool for resilience and mitigating regret.
Premeditation of evils? So, thinking about all the bad things that could happen? That sounds like a recipe for anxiety, Ellie.
I understand your initial reaction, Jim.
Right.
But Seneca advised, rehearse them in your mind. Exile, torture, war, shipwreck.
Yeah.
All the terms of our human lot should be before our eyes.
Makes sense.
The key here is not to dwell on the negativity, but to prepare yourself mentally.
Okay, so it's not about being a pessimist, but a prepper for life's inevitable curveballs.
Exactly. Ryan Holiday himself uses this practice before big speeches, running through everything that could go wrong: microphone issues, slides not advancing, an unreactive audience. By anticipating these potential problems, he's not surprised or overwhelmed if they actually happen.
So it's about taking the surprise out of adversity.
Yes. Similarly, Booker T. Washington, who managed a huge school and advised politicians, explained his success by saying he always expected to have a successful day.
Makes sense.
But he simultaneously prepared himself for a building to burn down or for public abuse.
I see.
By envisioning the worst, he was prepared for anything less.
Exactly, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's like building psychological immunity.
Makes sense.
You've already processed the potential negative outcomes.
True.
So they don't hit you as hard if they actually occur.
Precisely. This practice isn't about dwelling on negativity. It's about being prepared.
Makes sense.
When we anticipate life's inevitable setbacks, we're less likely to be surprised or blindsided.
That's right.
We know that everything won't always go our way, and that's okay.
Absolutely. And how does this help with regret?
By preparing for challenges, we're simultaneously preparing ourselves to mitigate regret. We can trust that we made the right decisions because we considered the potential downsides, and we won't linger in the past wondering, what if? It strengthens our resolve and the conviction in our choices.
So if I'm about to launch a new podcast, hypothetically, of course, I'd think about what could go wrong. Tech issues, low listener numbers, people not liking my jokes.
Uh-huh.
And by mentally preparing for those, if they happen, I'm not devastated. I've already got a plan, or at least the mental fortitude to deal with it. I won't regret trying.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You've considered the what ifs, and you've made your choices with eyes wide open.
makes sense.
That diminishes the space for regret significantly.
Absolutely, that's a really good point. It's about being proactive with your mental state, not just reactive.
And it connects to the Stoic emphasis on the present moment. By preparing for the future, you're paradoxically more present because you've mentally cleared out the anxieties of the unknown, allowing you to focus on the task at hand.
Wow, that's a powerful connection. So these three strategies really build on each other, don't they?
They absolutely do. They form a robust framework for approaching life with resilience and an inner tranquility, free from the shackles of past regrets.
You know, this reminds me of the connections between Stoicism and modern cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT often encourages identifying and challenging negative thought patterns, which aligns so well with what we're discussing here.
That's an excellent observation, Jim. There are strong parallels. Both Stoicism and CBT empower individuals to change their reactions to external events by changing their internal judgments.
Right. It's not the event itself that upsets us, but our interpretation of it.
True.
Epictetus said that, didn't he?
He did. Men are not disturbed by things, but by the views which they take of them. A cornerstone for both ancient Stoics and modern therapy.
Amazing how timeless these ideas are. So for our listeners, how can they start to integrate these practices into their everyday lives? What's a practical first step?
A great question. Let's start small.
Right.
Begin with the first strategy, the dichotomy of control.
Makes sense.
When you find yourself dwelling on something, pause. And ask yourself, is this within my control or outside of it?
Right.
If it's outside, practice releasing that grip, even just for a moment.
Yeah.
Redirect your focus to something you can influence.
Like if I mess up a recipe for dinner, I can't unburn the food.
True.
But I can choose to laugh it off, order pizza, and learn for next time, instead of letting it ruin my whole evening.
Exactly.
Right.
And for amor fati, when a minor setback occurs, perhaps a plan falls through, instead of immediate frustration, you try to find a small aspect to embrace.
I get it.
Maybe that change of plans leads to an unexpected new opportunity, or simply a chance to practice patience.
Oh, interesting. So seeing the silver lining, but more proactively, more intentionally.
Precisely. It's about consciously seeking out the good or the lesson in every experience.
And for premeditation, Malorum?
Before a significant event, even something as simple as a challenging conversation you need to have, take a few minutes. Mentally walk through the various ways it could go wrong.
Just visualize the potential failures?
Yes, but not to scare yourself. To prepare.
Right.
What would you do if the other person reacts negatively?
I see.
How would you maintain your composure?
Exactly.
This mental rehearsal builds a kind of inner resilience.
So you're not trying to control the outcome, but control your response to any outcome. Got it. That's a game changer.
Totally. And remember, the Stoic sage is an ideal, not an expectation. We're all on a journey of progress, not striving for an unattainable perfection.
Progress, not perfection. That's a good reminder for my own struggle with being impatient.
Indeed. Each conscious application of these strategies, no matter how small, is a step closer to living a more tranquil and regret-free life.
Well, Ellie, this has been an incredibly insightful discussion. It really makes you rethink how you approach the past, the present, and even the future.
Absolutely. By integrating these practices into our lives, we can transform regret from a heavy chain into a powerful catalyst for growth, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for the present moment.
So, there you have it. 3 potent Stoic strategies to help us deal with regret and live more freely. 1. Focus on what you control. Let go of the past as it cannot be changed, and direct your energy to how you act and grow in the present.
2. Love your fate, or amor fati. Embrace everything that happens, both good and bad, seeing it as part of your unique journey and an opportunity for strength.
And 3. Look ahead, premeditatio malorum. Anticipate potential challenges and setbacks, so you're mentally prepared and less likely to be surprised or regretful when things don't go perfectly.
Thank you, Ryan Holiday, for laying out these excellent strategies, and thank you, our listeners, for joining us on this journey with the Stoic Compass.
Until next time, keep pondering, keep practicing, and live well. This is Jim.
And Ellie, stay stoic, everyone.